Tam Talks explores life, spirituality, and general weirdness through quirky storytelling and laughter, lighting you up in your life journey. Let's go! Welcome back to another episode of Tam Talks, and we are here today with both Jean Montgomery and the lovely Marie Mitchell. And today we are talking about the Norfolk County Sports Hall of Recognition. So to kick this off, I'm going to ask Jean to give us a word. It's one single word that encompasses this.
Well, history.
Love it. Amazing.
It is the history of sports in Norfolk County.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love it. All right, and we'll get Marie to answer this next one.
Okay.
I would love for you to tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
What we do is honor and celebrate our people of Norfolk, our athletes, our coaches, our volunteers, people who help shape sport in Norfolk County. They don't have to be professional athletes. They can be, but they don't have to be. Anyone who has contributed to sports in Norfolk County can be nominated.
I want to know whose idea was this, why, and when?
Well, it started 30 years ago, and I'm not sure George Pond had a lot to do with it, and I'm not sure who else started.
Yeah,
but they dug in their heels and got a good start for us. And as you can see here, there's lots of people that have been inducted.
Yeah. And then there's others along.
Inaugural
here.
Charter of Directors.
Okay.
Ron Kowalski, Chuck Burmer, George Pond, Barry LaPlante, George Bentley, Mike Balzo. Yeah, here they are.
I want you to strike a hero pose. So kind of like, think of a superhero. How would a superhero be? While you answer this question, can you tell us a story of an underdog? So of all of these athletes, is there one that you think of that just kind of came up and succeeded from what you didn't know they could?
Well, I would like to say Kevin Farr, because he was quite an athletic.
He's right
Yes,
here. I was going to say, I just saw that name.
And I didn't realize, but I referee basketball.
Okay.
And he comes to the adult league. And he's a good basketball player, but I never knew that he was inducted. And I haven't seen him, but I want to congratulate him.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see all the people that have been inducted.
So Marie,
Tamiah.
I would love for you to tell us a little bit about the location and how you guys get funding. What's that set up?
We're standing in our display at the Annaleise Carr Aquatic Centre, if I said that correctly, known to the Norfolk, the folk, as the rec center.
In Simcoe.
Yeah, we're just off the pool deck here.
Yep.
And how do we get funding? We are not funded in any way of any level of government. Even though it says Norfolk County Sports Hall, we are not funded by Norfolk County to say. They give us the space.
Yeah.
We're allowed to use that, but we're not funded. So all of our funding comes from personal donations, from businesses, organizations, foundations that want to celebrate sports like we do.
Awesome. That's super cool. I feel like some people might assume because it's located in
They
here,
do.
right?
They do. Yes.
Like, it's Norfolk. So that's
It's not.
Important point.
No.
Looking for some place to donate.
This is an awesome place to invest your money because you're investing in not just our past, in our future. Yeah. Helping others to succeed. And if this is someone's what's the word I want, Jean? Passion to get them going, to help them to try a little harder, then hey, we're all for it.
And we can say that we are a charity and there's a tax receipt
good.
available.
Very good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah. this question is for Jean. I would like for you to tell us what it's like to be an inductee.
Well, I was very surprised when I was nominated, and the ceremony was fantastic. There were so many people there, and just to know that I did a lot of volunteering, but I played basketball and I coached and refereed. But it was just so nice to have everybody there, and you don't do it for this reason,
Right.
but it was great.
Yeah.
And to see my picture on the wall, people see it and say, "Hey, I didn't know that."
Yeah.
So it was
Well
great.
deserved.
Well,
Well
it was
deserved.
Yeah, it's neat to be celebrated and just to be recognized,
Yeah,
for that and
For sure.
in your sport, right?
Yes,
And,
right. Exactly.
and like you said, the volunteer. So a lot of times we volunteer and it's absolutely selfless.
That's right.
And a lot of times we volunteer in a lot of places. So just to get that little,
Yeah.
hey, thanks, you're great.
Yeah.
What types of events do you guys run, fundraisers and whatnot, to bring money in?
We've been quiet for a little while, so now you're going to see us out and about
Good.
quite a bit. June the 27th.
20-something? Check the website.
Yeah, check the website and register there for our trivia fundraiser.
Nice.
Yeah, trivia night. It's going to be held in Delhi, so kind of central to everybody. And it's not all sports themed. I've got everything. So come out to that. That's going to be a hoot.
Sports club? Is it or the soccer club?
It is at the soccer club.
Okay.
Yeah. All that info is on the website under the events page. We have our yearly induction gala.
Okay.
This year's inductees will be honored on the 4th of July at the Hungarian Hall in Delhi. All the ticket information is on our website as well. This year's inductees, Walter Krawak, Jim Turkowitz, David Howard, Pat Murphy, John Axford, Sean Jameson.
Yes. Okay.
All very, very worthy athletes joining our hall.
Awesome. And are there other ways that people, so as far as kind of gathering funds, are there other ways that people, so could a corporation just contact you and say,
Absolutely.
hey, we want to do a grant or we want to do an award?
We would welcome that.
Okay.
We would welcome that. Any donation is welcomed.
Okay.
But yes, there are ways to sponsor an athlete for their induction. We even have a program. If you would like an ad in the program, we have that. And right down to a raffle that evening. So those are a few ways to answer your question. And a few other things that we've got kind of in the works. We're looking at doing maybe a jersey auction from some of these athletes.
That's a great idea.
Yes. Maybe I'm going to call it a yard sale, but that's probably not the best name for it. But there will be opportunities for the public to get a little piece of all of these people. So we've got some things coming up. So stay tuned.
Okay, this question is for Jean.
Okay.
Please tell us about the archives.
Well, that's very interesting. We had lots of archives, jerseys, memorabilia, and it was sitting in a closet in the rec center.
We just don't have enough space to showcase everything that we've received, which is wonderful.
Oh, I know. But people need to see these things. So Josh Clark at the Norfolk County Archives agreed to take them all. And it was fantastic. And he cataloged them all because there's lots of pictures and lots of everything. And he decided that they needed to be on display. So there is a display until August at the Archives, Norfolk County Archives on Norfolk Street. And it's fantastic. It's just wonderful.
Awesome. And anybody can just go in there.
Yes,
absolutely.
And it's upstairs, and it's very interesting.
Yes. And so, okay, what will happen after August with the stuff?
Well, he will archive it at
there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. He won't be like, go here, put this back in your closet.
No. It will be great.
Oh, I'd like you to tell me about this photo right here.
Well, that's my father.
So cool.
Yeah, that's him. He was inducted in 2021. He's one of the two that I know of. Now, there could be more athletes who have achieved Canadian championships, national championships, provincials, all while being vision impaired.
Ooh.
So he and Mike Vroman together are on Team Canada for curling. 6 times, I believe. Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of this, is there room for like the Special Olympics? I feel like we had a talk about.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about this.
We don't have a dedicated space.
Okay.
They're all included in all of our
Amazing.
inductees, as they should be
Yeah.
included. Now, another misconception is we don't just choose people.
Right.
They need to be nominated
Yeah.
by someone.
And there's a form on the website.
There's a
right?
form on the website. So we have several
Yes.
Special Olympians and Canadian champions.
And one
And
that's
one that
gone
went
to the World Championship.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. So we welcome everyone.
So I would love to know, are there any restrictions as far as like the type of sport that the person
Not at all. We
Okay.
know we have a lot of hockey players
Yeah.
who have been in the NHL and done very well, but it's any sport. And what's nice is that it can be a sport you wouldn't think of,
Oh.
like darts. Or,
Oh.
yes, and any kind of competition.
Okay.
We are
Awesome.
great. There's lots and lots and lots of sports.
Okay, like even pickleball?
Well, yes, if I know somebody it's going to be in the Olympics, I'm sure.
Yes.
It will be. And I'm sure that we'll have provincial and Canadian champions, and so yes, we'll get them in.
All right. For the like awards or the inductees, is it just for solo sports, team sports, or can it be like either?
Either, anything.
Perfect.
Anything. We have several teams. We have a couple duos, like figure skating duos, don't we? Roller skating duos. We have any.
Can I say?
Please do.
It's not like a baseball team.
Okay.
We would go. That would be the Parade of Champions, because I know when they used to do that.
Yes.
But they don't do that now. That's why the Parade of Champions is happening.
So it's like
Oh,
a
good to know.
single athlete.
Well,
Yeah.
or a duo, like the archery.
Mhm.
There was two husband and wife that did very well. So that would be one example of.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to mention or share with everybody watching about this Hall of Recognition, the Sports Hall of Recognition?
I think it's a wonderful place to have a little visit, a little walk around, just to see what has happened here. I see something new every time I come. Sitting here, we're now in the senior center, which is part of the rec center. It's all one here in Norfolk, right? We're all part of Norfolk County. So if you have a team that needs to be recognized, we definitely want to do that. That's at the Parade of Champions, and that happens in September. So you can contact us through the website. Let us know that your team achieved a provincial gold, silver, bronze, yes. And we will recognize anyone, team or otherwise, at the Parade of Champions. Another thing, too, that we'd like to say is everyone is welcome to get involved here. We are in need of people to join us on this committee to be able to bring more to Norfolk. There's so many things we want to do, but there's just so few of us. Yeah. So if anyone is able to join us, that would be great. We meet once a month for an hour, and Jean cuts it at an hour out.
That's right.
Yeah, she doesn't mess about. We're done in an hour. We get everything done. So
I have 2 questions to follow up. How many of you are there on the current committee board?
12, which includes 2 representatives from Norfolk County.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome.
So 10 of us plus the 2.
Okay, and then number 2 is tell me about the parade. Like, where does it happen?
Mhm.
Is it
The Parade of Champions
or is
is,
like you're in?
Here,
well, thank you. We have held it for the last 2 years in Port Dover at the community center. We used to do it here during the fair, but it was
Chaotic.
and not well attended
Yeah.
because people were at the fair.
Yeah.
And enjoying that. But it was well attended in Dover, and people were there. We filled the community center, and people want to see their family and their friends, you know.
And do they actually like walk around? Like it's a parade, and then is there like a seated? Like are there speeches and stuff
And
after?
they are seated, and then they come up on the stage and receive a certificate.
Amazing.
And yeah, it's great.
Oh,
it's
that's
wonderful.
so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you guys can think of that you would like to add?
I would just like to say that it's so important that we preserve this history.
Yes.
Because, when I look back at the original people, like some are still here, and that's wonderful. But, you look at every athlete and you think, wow, what they did at that time. And it's just like anything else. We need to preserve that history and keep it going.
Oh, excellent point.
More said.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
this,
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
we
all of the
appreciate it.
information about the Norfolk County Sports Hall of Recognition, it's a mouthful, will be in the details below. So reach out, go to their website, attend some of these events, fundraise, give them money. To put it casually, but there's also, company-wide, you guys have the receipts, so win-win. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Here
It's
we
been
go.
a pleasure.
Fun as always.
Yes, it's
Thank
a
you.
wrap.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out and listening to my wild and wacky Tam Talks. Follow Tam Talks to be notified of new episodes. Peace out.